equipment blessed by the machine god, and a separate ward deals with Inquisitors who want to undergo some genetic modifications and are willing to pay the price. Your answer. I have a space marine on my ship with grievous injuries. I need a Magos biologist immediately.
Your request cannot be granted. I suggest that you seek medical assistance elsewhere.
I'm on special assignment from the Caligari Conclave. I must insist, Genitor. Don't make me ask twice.
Allow me to clarify. The Magos biologist with the required skill set is unavailable. Current status. Assigned to priority level research for atonement and gathering of sacred data.
Where can I find this Magos biologist?
Our brethren have been studying an epidemic on the St. Abelard relay station. We lost contact with the station recently.
Hold on. Akashua, I see your message. So... So Akashua said the War 40k rabbit hole is more like a black hole with how much it will suck you in and never let you go once it has its Tyranny-themed hooks in you. Pretty innocent statement. Twitch locked on to black hole and suck you and blocked the message. So I had to tab out and say, no, Twitch, it's fine, and allow the message to pass through. Thank you for your cooperation. Twitch is a... Dude, if I looked at Akasha's statement, I would have thought it was completely innocent. And Twitch is like, it's like, is this dirty? And I'm like, no. And Twitch is like, do you want it to be? Alright, go to the St. Abelard relay station. One of the big commercial hubs of the subsector, this heavily fortified void station has a secluded monastery pylon which serves as a very important astropath relay station, transmitting messages, encrypted manifestos, and highly confidential code psalms to the various star systems in the subsector. Your heresy has been reported to Twitch. Alright, so we're going here now. Each mission in the game starts with a briefing where you can learn important details. The left column displays the layout of the mission area as well as some visualizations on the enemies and terrain type. The main panel starts with the technical information such as mission type, difficulty modifiers, then Uther's Tarot, and lastly the reward prospects. The numbers in the upper right corner is the mission challenge rating, which is compared to your level, thus determining the modifiers you receive for the duration of the mission. You can also enhance the missions except investigations and warzone missions up to 3 Uther's Tarot cards to gain extra rewards, but it makes them more challenging. You can read about this topic at the Uther's Tarot entry. Lastly, the mission briefing block contains background information about the mission itself and the combat objectives. Pay special attention to the latter before starting the mission. I've arrived at St. Abelard Astropathic Relay Station to find Metrodora Thelema, a skilled Magus biologist conducting important research into a recent outbreak of a mysterious epidemic. The Void Station is, however, in lockdown and all communication channels are cut off. We are detecting a strong chaos presence. I'm entering the station to find out the fate of Magos biologists. Okay, here's an observation from me, who is brand new to Warhammer. They really like taking words that were fine and cutting off the second half of the word and changing it to be creative. Like the teleportarium and the medicarium, which obviously is medic, it's a medicine place. The biologist instead of the biologist. Like they really seem to like just hacking off the end of a word and messing around with the second half just so it's creative. It's like games where they've got magic, but instead of a K on the end, they put a Q on the end, so it's a new thing, and then they just look kind of like a tool. It's Latinorum. If you don't like made-up half-Latin, boy, are you in for a trip.
Inquisitor. The epidemic that spread through the relay station was just the prelude to a full-scale chaos infestation. The Void Station is in total lockdown until the decontamination teams and the Imperial Guard troops arrive, and that could take time.
Why wait? Maybe corruption has spread too far. Maybe the only solution is to expurgate this place with scorching energies. Shall I?
Do you really believe that the Magos biologist you seek is there, alive?
There are still people on the station.
He's like, any excuse to purge.
I believe she can take care of herself. There are still people on the station.
EMP is electromagical pulse. It's probably electromagical pulsations. Alright, let me see. So Crush. I haven't tried Crush yet. Wait, what? Oh shoot, I didn't mean to actually do that. Alright, so Crush is 2. Oh my god. That's pretty cool. Little bit of a cooldown though. We made a tornado, oh no. This class has nasty side effects. We've got a speed run now because we're summoning tornadoes.
Why are you so sure this Caius Thorn could help your investigation?
He is a space marine, a legendary defender of the Imperium. It makes him the most important member of Klosterheim's retinue. Even if their relationship was as strained as it seems, he must have been very close to the Lord Inquisitor. And he could have not...
Oh, I'm taking damage, why? Do I still have my buff active? No, I didn't. Can I shoot all the way across there? Interesting. So if I do it while out of range, he will move forward until he's in range. Definitely got a single target and a multi-target attack tool right now.
Inquisitor, I have completed the task you gave me. There is no trace of the Martyr anywhere in the logbooks of my ship. This ship is ancient and has traveled everywhere in the sector, and still, nothing.
I suspected that much. It was worth a try.
I wish I had the treasured logbook of my rogue trader clan. It has been in the possession of my family since my ancestor received the warrant of trade.
What happened?
It has disappeared when the Inquisitorial Purge destroyed the clan headquarters.
It is indeed quite unfortunate, Captain.
And then she gives you a quest to go find it. Oh my gosh. I picked up a lot of something.
Remarkable. A soul-bound warp creature protects
Whoa.
the chest. Most remarkable.
Ow, that hurt. Oh, tornado, no!
Begone, demon. Let's see what was so important.
When he said, be gone, I thought he was going to say something else because the internet has ruined me. Be good, chat! Corpse. Final report. Garrison Commander Kazalv. Last defensive perimeter collapsed. Loss of the base is imminent. Lord Commissar Baron has fallen. I took command of the remaining forces in the Librarium as the ranking officer. The Astropath Quarter is confirmed as lost. I ordered Bravo Squad to retreat with the survivors, but their chances, considering the hostile activity in the Void Dock, are minimal. As of this moment, Tempestuous Garrison St. Abelard the Third has ceased to function as a fighting entity. I shall follow the standard Exodus protocol the Emperor protects. Note 1. The Engine Seer finally managed to identify the source of the initial chaos. An invasive scrap code debilitated the machine spirit, cut our communication, and destroyed the primary data vault. The secondary data vault is partially salvageable. The tech priest managed to online a firewall litany before total data loss. His words. Note 2. According to Note Commissar Baron, the primary objective of the attack was very specific: to capture the St. Abelard Astropath Choir and block the Chernobog telepathic duct. Is there a connection to recent outbreaks? Such elaborate tools and coordination are way beyond the capabilities of simple heretic cells. This attack may be part of a greater operation. Further investigation advised. Oh my god. This is like when I was in tech support and someone's like, what did you do? And I don't want to explain it, so I just tell them I swapped out their flux capacitor. And they're like, and they don't want to sound stupid, and so they're just like, oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. It's just feeding them BS. Num 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 num. I haven't used cover a single time. Oh, that's it? You just like scoot over to that spot. That's all that happens. Oh my god, what? Why is there fire everywhere? Yes, it is past bedtime, Chip. Hey, buddy.
Inquisitor, our Arga readings have suddenly spiked to alarming levels. You've reached the center of the Chaos infestation. Stay alert.
Empyrean Tech Shrine? What do you do? Empyrean Idol completed. What? I have no idea what that did. Oh man, using fire rounds does damage way faster. I think. I'm not even sure. Banishment. Yo, this guy's shooting force lightning at me.
You're in the archives, Inquisitor. Try to find a cogitator that can grant you access to the data vaults.
This is the central cogitator of the station. If this Magus biologist tried to send a report to her superiors, it must be logged here. This is the central cogitator of the station.
What? He said the first thing twice. Reggio Caligari sector, blah 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 blah. Decrypted message. This is Mesithema recording my message for astropathic transmission. My work is finished here. I have lost 14 teammates to this fascinating malady, which supplied me with valuable subjects that made the identification of the pathogen possible. The infection is undeniably Empyrean in origin, and my research indicates that it must have been transferred via one of the incoming cargo vessels. I've narrowed down the possible sources to 3 worlds in the subsector. I will visit all 3 to locate the source of the epidemic. Praise to the Omnisaya.
I missed the Magus biologist on the station. I logged the 3 potential destinations where I could find her. I hope she's worth all this trouble.
I have to go to 3 planets to find this lady? Mission complete. So that's it? So I just hit quit? Oh, and then I teleport back to the ship, I guess. Okay. Shrines give you a buff. Oh, okay. Increased chance for warp anomalies. Unlock psychic power. Fiery form. Deals heat damage in a 3-meter radius around the caster every quarter second. Gives heat resist, damage bonus, and heat damage bonus. Okay. Deal 5,000 damage in 5 seconds with psychic powers. Heroic deed complete. Rewards psychic channeling unlocked. Oh, you unlock talents by completing, like, achievements? What? That's interesting. I really liked this. This kept me alive. Wait, do I have this already? Oh, I can pick one to equip. Okay, increase power duration by 50%. Increase the power's effectiveness. Increase effectiveness. Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay, I get it. Oh, interesting, interesting, interesting. So that's more damage. Okay. Can I... Okay. So chat, like, I really like this skill here. This is the burning bullet that does a stacking dot. This is like my go-to for single target damage. Can I upgrade it somehow? Or is the only way to upgrade it just get a better gun? Is it this thing? I don't know. It's a property of your offhand staff. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's the first thing right there. So upgrading the staff makes the fire bullets better? Okay. All right. I'm starting to get into it. I'll be honest. The first couple of levels, I was like I was recoiling a little bit because like I got the game, and then it was like, oh, there's this pet class, and I'm like, oh, that's right up my alley, my man. So I spent $25 to get the expansion. I was thinking it was like, you know, Diablo, okay? Like, you know, there's Diablo 3, and then they came out later with a thing where you could play the Necromancer. But then you could still replay the base Diablo 3 as the Necromancer, even though it's an expansion class. Or, you know, Guild Wars 2 with the Revenant. You know, you could go back and play the vanilla game with the Revenant. You know, World of Warcraft with, you know, some of its classes. But some of its classes, but not like. But apparently this is not that. So I got that expansion to play that class I wanted, and I can't play it. So that kind of bummed me out. So then I looked at the others, and I chose this guy. And then he's got, you know, as I cast magic, I spawn tornadoes that try to murder me. Takes some getting used to, but I found a couple of skills I enjoy. So like the last couple levels I played, I really liked way more than the first couple levels I played. It feels, and this isn't like kind, but I'm still getting used to it. It kind of feels like a clunky Diablo right now. Like, as far as, like, the movement and clicking on enemies and stuff like that. It feels like a slightly clunkier Diablo. It's just not quite as smooth. And it takes a little bit getting used to that this is an ARPG where you actually control the camera. In most other ARPGs, you don't have to do that. You know, in most other ARPGs, the screen is just at such an angle, you know, it's at an impossible angle that you don't have to mess with the camera at all. But the camera is kind of like Divinity Original Sin, which I don't hate it, but I have to remember that it's there. But yeah, okay. So that is where I'm going to pause for the night. Hopefully it just saves it right exactly